At that time, she was heavily pregnant, about to give birth to our son. I actually just bought the house 2 years ago, barely 2 years, and my son is going to be born. My wife heavily pregnant. I think you can imagine the scene that was in my living room that day. She was very upset, to put it mildly, and so I looked at her and I got upset too. I said, in my mind I was saying that, wow, it was honest living, right? What's wrong with earning an honest living? Maybe a bit lesser than what you expected. So I argued with her a little bit, but after I have cooled down and thought about it, I knew that she had my interest at heart. So I decided to rethink basically what else can I be doing. So I reached out to this friend of mine. He's a tuition center owner. He's a church friend of mine. And then I asked him, hey bro, is there like an opening at your tuition center? Can I go back to working for you? So I worked at his center for 3 years when I was a stockbroker to supplement my very extremely low commission-based income. And then he looked at me and said, hey, bro, I'm no longer offering all the subjects. I'm just teaching my own subject. He asked me, why don't you set up a center like at the place that I'm at now? Then I was like, no lah, I don't know how to run a center. There's so many things to do, and it's quite risky to sign the contract for the rental and all that. So I have no idea how I'm supposed to go about it, because at the back of my mind, I have ventured out and I have failed as a stockbroker. So I thought that I have no idea how to get clients before this, and now I probably have no ideas how to get students, how to recruit students. So he reassured me, say that, hey bro, don't worry, I have this friend who's looking to upgrade from his current place, which is a place that is like below an escalator. It's a very small Harry Potter-like place, like just underneath the escalator. I see whether I can like put in a picture to show that. So that place, right, a very small place, can only hold 5 to 6 people at any one time, and the rent there was about 1,001 a month. So being the employee mindset, right, I think that, oh, I'm not even having any student yet, I have to pay like $1,100 every month. So I told my friend, say, hey, I'm very scared lah, very worried. Then he reassured me, say, hey bro, don't worry, I know a few center owners here, we're all teaching A-level subject, we'll try to refer students to you, and moreover the lease is for 5 months. You try it out for 5 months, it's only $5,500. If really it doesn't take off, you really cannot sustain yourself, then just don't continue, don't renew the lease. So I thought about it, like, 5,500 is still quite a big sum to me. It's like almost 1.5 months pay. Given that I'm going to lose my job soon and don't have a job, then to me that is like very risky. So in the end, I decided to just go for it and try to supplement it with private tuition. At the end of that year, I managed to have 9 students, like 7 in JC1 and 2 students in JC2. That year was 2017. That was my first year in operation, and I have a whole bunch of private kids, private students to help supplement the income. So I was able to make more or less like the salary that I was earning when I was in school. So, yep, that was how I started my journey. So looking back, it's been quite a journey. A lot of things that I learned, how to set up a website, how to run Google Ads, how to do social media, how to do branding, marketing, how to do video editing. I basically learned a ton of things once after I started this tuition center, and I am still learning. And so if any one of you are thinking that, hey, so competitive, whatever you're thinking of doing is thinking that, oh, you may not be up to it. You're probably not up to it yet, but as you go along doing and learning on the job, and basically just failing along the way and finding out what works, what doesn't, and fine-tuning it, you will eventually get to where you want to go, as long as you don't give up. I hope this story encourages you. Everything starts small, and sometimes in the most unlikely of places, you can also find good success. I wish you guys all the best, and check out my other videos, and remember to subscribe.